In this video, I'm going to give you some information about how games are rated in the UK. I'm going to do this by introducing you to the main players. That's the BBFC, the VSC and PEGI. We use a very simple system of age restrictions and also icons to show what the content is and why the game may have got that rating. Using these very simple tools means that you, when buying for your child, can make an informed choice about whether the content is appropriate for them to play. I hope you enjoy the video and that you find it informative. Thank you. The BBFC is a granddaddy of UK censors and will be very familiar as they are responsible for the ratings given to film and DVD. In the summer of 2012, they relinquished control of video game ratings to the Video Standards Council, but will still apply a rating to games with extreme content, although this will be rare now. However, games released before the summer of 2012 could still have a BBFC rating, and these are legally restricting. For example, it is a criminal offence for a retailer to sell a 12, 15 or 18 rated game to anyone under the specified age. The Video Standards Council now have responsibility for rating games in the UK, and they use a simple age and graphic system to inform buyers about content. This is the PEGI system. The acronym PEGI stands for Pan-European Game Information. The age restrictions are 3, 7, 12, 16 and 18. PEGI age ratings of 12, 16 and 18 are legally enforceable, and retailers will be prosecuted if they are discovered selling restricted content to underage shoppers. There are also a number of very simple pictures that will tell you what the games may contain. The first is bad language. These will be appropriate to the age rating, so an age 7 game may have some very mild swearing in it, whereas an 18 rated game will contain your typical 4-letter make a sailor blush swearing. These icons are designed to give you an insight into content, so you can make an informed choice about the game and its suitability for the young person you're buying it for. This one is violence. Again, the level of violence will change with the age rating. For a 7 it would be cartoon Tom and Jerry type violence, and 18 would be a great deal more realistic and graphic. This one is drug taking, which means the game will either have drug references or drug taking as part of the story or gameplay. Typically, the spider represents fear. This means that there will be scenes in the game designed to frighten players. Games such as the Resident Evil, Silent Hill and more recently Dead Space series are horror games that will deserve this category. Gambling is represented by the 2 dice in this icon. In Far Cry 3 you can play poker against computer controlled characters. In Borderlands 2 they have fruit machines that you can play. This icon says there will be sexual content in the game. Again, this will change in relation to the age rating. It could be kissing in a 7 game through to a sex scene with nudity for a 15 or an 18. The graphic here shows that the game contains discrimination. This could be in the context of when the game is set. For instance, a game set in the 1800s where slavery was still practiced may have this as a theme, hence a rating for discrimination. Finally, this indicates the game can be played online. This throws up big concerns for parents, as you have no idea who your children are interacting with and what they might hear from other people while playing. The final image is the back of the box for the PlayStation 3 version of Far Cry 3. You can see the 18 PEGI rating very clearly, and the 4 content icons indicate that the game contains violence, gambling, bad language and online connectivity. As it is an 18, you can expect these things to be very strong. And as someone who has played and thoroughly enjoyed this game, I can confirm that few games have these elements more strongly than Far Cry 3, to the point I will not play the game with my children in the same room. I hope that this has given you some insight into how games are moderated in the UK, and that you can be in control of the content your children are exposed to. I have left links in the comments of the video for the BBFC, VSC and PEGI if you want more information. They can also be found on the links pages of the website. I will also follow the BBC and PEGI sites on Twitter, so you can find them on my Twitter page at E_Y_thumbs. Thank you very much for listening.